Hi, it's Jeff.
And Denise from MouseSteps.com.
And this is episode number 561
561.
of Mousesteps Weekly.
Sponsored by MEI Travel and Mouse Fan Travel. They are celebrating their 20th year and have been. They did the Club 33, the 21 Royal.
What a celebration.
Like, it's all like the Disney bucket list stuff, right? That everybody wants to do. And they got to do some of this in like 1 week time. And plus that VIP tour.
Well, everybody there earned it, though.
Yes, they did, but they are doing research constantly on Disney, on Universal, on the cruise ship. So we really recommend them. So head to MEI and Mouse Fan Travel, whether you're going to, maybe you still need to go to Disney for the holidays. There's not a lot of time left, right, for that, but there still is. And then also next year, 2026.
And we'll make it really easy. You can go down to the show notes. We'll have a convenient link right to MEI, Mouse Fan Travel, and you can get a no obligation quote right over there. So we want to start off by saying, Happy Halloween for real.
Happy Halloween.
We are recording this on a Halloween afternoon. We spent a wonderful day at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort, as we have been for the last 17 years, celebrating Halloween Eve.
And it is, we're just looking at this truck here that sells food, but we went to Trails End.
We did. We're going to show that a little later.
The chicken sandwich is amazing at Trails End. So we're just kind of looking at, like you can see Hoop-Dee-Doo and Walt Disney World little stickers. And really, we had such a really nice time yesterday, as we always do.
We did. And we're going to be looking at video from two trips. Earlier in the week, we went to Fort Wilderness for lunch and also to check out some of the Halloween decorations during the day. And you can see we're getting off to a bit of a scary start here at one of the sites. We're going to take a little walk and look at some of our favorite sites.
There is so much to see during the Halloween season around the campsites, which I love. And the campsite guests are so creative, and here you can see this is the
little Hocus Pocus
cottage. Like, they made a whole cottage here, plus like silhouettes of the trio.
And I love this. We are looking at some Nightmare Before Christmas. I see Oogie Boogie, I see Zero, and Jack Skellington himself is moving and talking. Just amazing what some of these displays can do. And our tradition is to watch Nightmare Before Christmas on Halloween, and we'll be doing that right after we record the show.
And here is Sally. And, there's a lot of inflatables. We saw a lot of Jack and Sally, plus a lot of Haunted Mansion inflatables and such. So,
you can never have too much of those items. Haunted Mansion, Nightmare stuff, can't get enough.
You know what I didn't see was Buc-ee's. I'm sure.
No Buc-ee's. I did not see one Buc-ee's.
I am sure that Buc-ee's is around, but I did not see
there's your
him.
favorite, Michael Myers.
Yes.
welcoming the campers.
And you missed out on the. Oh no, you did see the Jungle Cruise one, but you didn't see the rest of the loop, which was really cool.
Well, actually, this is the rest of the loop. I ended up seeing it after the rain. Remember?
No,
I
didn't.
This is the rest of the loop.
Okay, well, very exciting. I didn't even realize
forgot about that.
This is the Jungle Cruise display that I just mentioned, and it won, right? It won for the best campsite.
Best Disney site.
But but we were walking around, and another campsite guest was like, "You should go down here and see the Jungle Cruise," and it was amazing. It was amazing.
Well, if you walk from left to right, it really does tell the story, the full story of the Jungle Cruise with animatronics.
Look at
just like you have the spider, just like the real one. You have the skipper who actually moves and talks. There's audio involved. I took a 3.5 minute video of the whole experience, and I will link to that at the end of the show. It's definitely worth a watch.
And they totally deserve to win, even though I didn't see every campsite. And there's Trader Sam in skeleton form.
He will gladly trade 3 of his skeletons for one of yours. And you don't get to hear that joke anymore, not for a long time.
And you had the climbers also with the rhino in the end. They really hit almost all the highlights.
So we are taking a look at, there's Trails End back there. There's the Pioneer Hall. But you could see there's a building going on in the background.
That is Disney Lakeshore Lodge, which, oh my gosh, it's too close.
I'm sure that we're going to love, by the way, the Lakeshore Lodge itself when we're there, when we check it out. But the view here, I don't know, maybe they can put some trees behind. If you put giant trees behind all of this, it might look better.
I always say I heard complaints that Four Seasons, the top of Four Seasons, could be seen from
Fort Wilderness,
that little
tiny thing
from the Fort Wilderness parking lot. this is where Clementine Beach was and is no longer.
It looks like
I
they're
didn't
going to
realize
be.
it was
Are those
so close.
going to be bungalows or some
No,
kind of?
I think they're like cabins, A-frame cabins.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's big. I think it's like 900 rooms. Like Disney hasn't really said a lot lately.
It looks like kind of a wilderness lodge size level of a resort, maybe even bigger.
Well, it's like 10. I think it's 10 stories.
So
but
bigger than wilderness.
I just wish they had moved it back a certain amount because the settlement doesn't feel like wilderness anymore, and I wish that part of the beach had been left alone.
So on a happier note, let's talk about what we decided to do for lunch. This is on the first visit. We did the 8-piece chicken family meal, but just for the two of us, which was better than getting 2 single meals. It was about the same price as just getting 2-piece chicken meals, but we ended up with 8 pieces of chicken and all this stuff that we brought home extras from, and we ended up having 5 meals out of this.
Right, because I don't eat that much chicken at one time. But the nice thing is you get these much larger sides, and I love their mashed potatoes, and also the coleslaw. And then you get that full size cornbread as well, which normally costs $7.99, which we got yesterday as well.
And I know that's not an option for everybody. I mean, if you're on vacation, you may not have a ability to reheat or a refrigerator, but
But if you have 3 or 4 people in your family,
right.
you might find that a good option.
So it is, I believe, the 16th one of these that we have attended, the Fort Wilderness Halloween Golf Cart Parade.
And there is a banshee on this. You said this is one of the top 3.
That was, I
Avatar.
believe, that was number 3. Yes,
Pandora: The World of Avatar. There was a bunch of inside out carts. You've got a spider here.
This is one of the best ones we've seen in a number of years.
I thought so.
I would say post-pandemic, it's the best one for sure.
That's very possible. I mean, every year there's really standout carts, but I felt like this year there were more standout carts than usual.
Look at that great Haunted Mansion cart.
And the campsite guests do an amazing job, just like they do decorating their campsites, but like there's a Titanic.
And look at the outfits they're wearing. I mean, it's really great.
Another inside out.
That's huge, by the way. That's fantastic.
And the ones that I thought were my favorite generally got picked, although not. There's one that didn't.
I love this though. This is a great. There's you. This is a great Disney connection though. It is Vikings from Maelstrom.
That was
the former Norway attraction.
The next one also is Maelstrom.
I know.
And it has been over. It's been over 10 years since Maelstrom.
That's
closed
unbelievable.
For Frozen after the very first one.
Amazing, great
at
job.
Epcot.
And here is a bunch of different Spider-Men from the various multiverses.
And there is the Tower of Terror.
That was my favorite because look, it opens up. You see the tower cart up there, and it's going to drop. And it's just an amazing cart. I think everybody's favorite. And it did win. It did win the best cart this year.
That was my favorite of all of them. But it was really hard.
I mean,
really
look at this.
Choice.
Right after, you have an amazing a pirate cart.
That was incredible also. And
the popcorn.
Yes, and the thing is, in any other year, maybe one of the others would win, right?
Right, exactly.
There's just too much goodness in one parade.
And you'll notice he has all sorts of resort mugs up there. There's you have
another
to take
pirate
your time.
ship.
Look at all the little details. I wish they would park these like they used to do. Remember,
Early.
or even the Rose Parade does this in California, and they park them after, and you can just go and enjoy all these details.
And they used to, as soon as it was over, they used to park them, which was really nice. And this is the Seven Dwarfs Abandoned Mine Train. Look at this amazing, and this was number 2, I think you said.
And you have Snow White, you have some of the dwarfs in there. It's a really great job.
Texture on that, and just done so well. And this is like Hercules theme, right? We've got
Pain and Panic.
Yes, we got the whole. We're going Merry Thanksgiving.
I know it goes fast because
every year.
Sometimes
every
they
year
do go
there.
by fast.
We've got Cruella. She's been here a number of years, right? And she's got a second car back there that looks like the Fam. And then you've got Caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, which reminds me of going to Disneyland
Exactly.
Paris.
I was going to say that. Or Disneyland Anaheim, because you'll ride in one of these carts just like that. So,
and
more
another
Inside Out.
Inside Out was a prevalent theme this year.
And it should be. It's a great film, and we've seen some great carts. Another Up House. Remember, like 10 or maybe 15
it was
years?
2012. There was an amazing Up House. And this is a great Up House as well.
And look at the characters inside even.
And you told me this didn't win anything.
There's
it
even a
should have won
Kevin.
something
There's
too.
a Kevin in there.
I
It's
saw
amazing.
It is amazing. And then there is a pumpkin. And then another one of my favorites that is here all the time. Michael Myers. And Halloween, I don't watch much horror.
I'm waving right now to
but
Mr. Myers.
The original Halloween is one of the only horror movies that I really love in the current era, which is still like 40-some years ago.
And of course, every year,
50 years ago.
it ends with the fire trucks, just like your hometown parade might.
Yes.
I love it. So we didn't make it until to when they had all the pumpkins on display. But the winner, by the way, was the tomato up there. I did see that. I'm not sure which got second or third, but at least we're able to see these in the daytime. We went back at night, but it was just so crowded and dark.
And dark. You know,
especially dark. Like you couldn't really see them as well as this.
It used to be they'd put them out a little earlier when you could see them better.
At least we're getting a preview of most of the
a lot of them, and the Pooh pumpkins really cool. One of my favorites was the Hocus Pocus pumpkins.
Yeah,
those were really good. And we ordered. I know it's not that exciting, but we ordered the chicken sandwich, and instead of fries, we got the mashed potatoes because I love mashed potatoes.
Wise choice.
This chicken sandwich, we split it. We split the meal. Was excellent.
It was excellent.
Oh
it was
my
surprisingly
gosh! And then
good.
we ordered the cornbread, kind of like a dessert that we could take home too.
So as usual, they had some characters, but
in the dark.
For the first time in a long time, though, it wasn't Chip and Dale. We had Pluto here, and you can see Pluto has his Halloween. Halloween, is that not badge?
It's like a tag. His name tag.
Name tag. There it is. It looks great though.
Yeah.
Very nicely themed. But you know, Pluto has limitations with his outfits.
Well, he can have more outfit.
He should have a full outfit. But anyway, and it's not quite dark. But when you were there, it got dark very fast. I mean, this was at 7:00, and here is Goofy, and I think this is a Hong Kong Halloween outfit.
Right, and you know the settlement is dark. I'm sure once the hotel opens, it's not going to seem as dark anymore. But right now they were kind of.
We were very lucky to see
dark.
them right at the beginning before it got pitch dark. And here is, for the third year in a row, at least for us, it is the Headless Horseman making a surprise appearance. I guess it wasn't that much of a surprise because you do see a lot of other guests waiting for the Headless Horseman. And this was at the Tri-Circle D Ranch.
And I think one year we did not see him. Like, I think we left earlier.
We did. And I think he did come out. That was the first year, but then we heard about it. And every year for the last 3 years, we've seen him, and we've had videos of him like we're looking right now.
Our friend Kira is so, like, she's such a fan.
Loves
so
it.
she lets us know. She'll send
shout out to her.
Yeah, she'll send us, like, messages. Oh, the Headless Horseman is out. But, yeah, I enjoyed when they had the paid events, I think, more because you'd watch the movie.
And the old horse barn was that was amazing.
And also, remember when they did the carriage rides or the wagon, I think it was the carriage rides and wagon rides, they would run after you. Like they would chase you.
Way out.
That was even the best.
In
that
the
was
darkness.
The best.
That was actually for real scary.
Yeah, that was so fun though.
Because you're going fast and you're hearing the galloping of the horse and the big giant horses chasing it. Like they would go full force. So
and I feel
those
like
are fun times.
They did it both with wagons and carriages over the years earlier.
I think the last time they did that was 2005. So you're looking at 20 years
That's
ago
hard
now.
to believe.
I have a full video.
Sure?
I have a full video of that experience.
I'm so old.
Yeah, we both are. And there goes Mr. Horseman, and this is almost the end of the night, though. I went and did check out a couple of the sites. This was a very creepy one, though. Remember this from last year?
Yeah, I do. So, I had my computer and, I had a lot of heavy stuff, so I didn't end up walking.
Well, I did this carrying 2 chairs and a blanket and a bunch of other things.
But I had already done it.
and we could have spent the whole evening walking around and seeing. I mean, this is the tip of the iceberg. There's amazing sights, and everything is even better at night. But we just ran out of time because we had a food delivery
Halloween.
Right. So again, I just couldn't resist. Very nice, very elaborate. I think I have one more nighttime site, and we're going to say that is it for Halloween. Can't believe Halloween is now over, but tomorrow, December 1st or November 1st,
it's time for Christmas.
Time for Christmas, and Christmas is going to start with a bang, I'm sure.
Well, Magic Kingdom on the 2nd is what they've said, and I know it does. Animal Kingdom's getting ready already.
If you read carefully, it says decorations will start appearing
I know.
on the 2nd. Doesn't mean they're going to be
One
fully up.
in 1 week. Mickey's Very Merry.
A week from today.
Oh my gosh.
We will be getting ready to go to the first Mickey's I almost said not so scary, Very Merry Christmas party. Merry Christmas.
I need to relax the day or two before because
Once upon a Christmas
we've been
time.
so busy with so many things lately.
It's true.
Usually this is a little bit of a lull usually, and it's been
No
lull.
lull. And I don't see a lull in sight, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So
We want to thank our sponsor. Oh, that is another show. We want to thank our sponsor, MEI Travel and Mouse Fan Travel.
Head to their website, fill out that no obligation quote. They are amazing and in business 20 years, and I think you have to be great to be in business that long, really.
And again, just check out the show notes. We have a very convenient link, and you can get a no obligation quote from their site there. And there's a lot going on this week. I know that the Zootopia Better Zoogether show, 3D show at Disney's Animal Kingdom will be opening. It already started. Cast member previews today. I've seen some, I think we actually have I know we have a video of some highlights that Disney put out. We're hoping to get there this week when they have the pass holder previews. We're going to give it a try anyway. And I know they're going to have the...
It officially opens in like 1 week, I think the 7th.
On the 7th, okay. But on the 7th, we're
busy
we will be very busy with Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party, which I'm looking forward to. That'll be great. And right after that, we're going to be setting sail on the Disney Destiny for a media preview cruise, which will be very exciting. And then Gaylord Palms Ice with Rudolph this year.
And then possibly Disneyland, where we have
possibly.
that in the cards.
We are going to Disneyland.
As long as everything works out, as long as everything works out, I'm looking forward to everything.
Well, I look forward to all of it too. And I love Disneyland for the holidays. I cannot wait. So that'll be very exciting. So by the time we're done with everything, it'll be time for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. So thanks again for listening. Have a great week, and we'll see you all next week.
Have a great week.